Hello everyone, I am the Cricket Freak. It's just been a day since I released a podcast and didn't think I'd be doing this again today. But if you remember, I was talking about lack of entertaining games in the last week of IPL, and I was also manifesting some nail biters this week, and this had to be the game. MI versus RCB at Wankhede. RCB going in with a point to prove, haven't won there in 10 years. This was the game. Now that the match is over, the emotions have sunk in. Let's talk a little bit about what went in the match and what it takes for a team to win such nail biters. Before I talk anything about the game, let me just clarify that hindsight is a beautiful thing. Once the game is done, it's very easy to say that, oh, this, they could have done this, they should have done that, and all of that. But it's very difficult to be on the ground and to be doing what they do. So this is just popcorn analysis, if you can call that, that I'm gonna do now. And this is also a heart-to-heart interaction between somebody who loves cricket to the core and people who enjoy cricket. RCB lost the toss. I thought toss is gonna play a very very important role in today's match, because Wankhede, as you know, when the ball gets wet in the second half of the innings, when there's a lot of dew and all of that, and rightfully so, there was dew, but they changed the ball when Yash Dayal was bowling, and we are going to talk about how that also helped RCB win the game. But anyway, RCB lost the toss. They were put to bat first. Phil Salt played a fabulous, gorgeous cover drive in the first ball, as effortless as it can get, and then got out to a peach by Trent Bolt in the first over. How many times have we seen Bolt strike in the first over? I can't remember the number of times that I've seen this happen, and batters got to be careful when you know there's a beast in front of you in the form of Trent Bolt. But Phil Salt was gone. Virat Kohli and Padikkal, they played exceedingly well today in the power play, especially of course Virat Kohli did what he's best at, but I was specifically impressed a lot by how Padikkal played Deepak Chahar. That pull shot of him, geez, that was so good, and the way he accelerated during power play didn't take much time. 37 of 22 at a strike rate of 170. What a start it was by Padikkal. And Virat Kohli, that six of Bumrah, that was some shot. That was a shot of somebody who's in some fine form. He preempted the ball to be on good length and slightly short. That's his weakness against Bumrah. We've seen him get out to Bumrah on that ball a couple of times in the past. So he gave himself some room and then pulled that ball, and that was some striking. First ball of Bumrah coming back from an injury, and you hit him for a six. That was special. And the whole innings, he got his 15-29 balls. What an innings that was. But he slowed down a little bit after that, but tried to show the intent right after the strategic timeout and then got out. Anyway, that was a great innings. And what do we talk about Rajat Patidar? I've been forgetting to talk about this man in the last few podcasts that I've made, and whenever I got to talk about RCB. His batting was something else today. He just batted like a dream today, scoring 64 runs of 32 balls at 200, that too in the middle overs when there are 5 fielders outside the circle. That was some batting. And the way he played Hardik Pandya today, who was in fine form with the ball also, it was worth watching. He was just so good. All the shots, those straight sixes of spinners, I don't know if there's any better sight in cricket than that. What an innings by Rajat Patidar, and how well was the partnership of Rajat with Jitesh. They lost Livingstone in the very second ball. Hardik Pandya bowled exceedingly well today. That especially that over, he bowled really well, where he got Kohli and Livingstone in like 3 balls. That was some bowling. But the way Jitesh Sharma brought it back, and RCB never looked back from there. Scoring 221 runs, that was some batting effort. Jitesh is exactly doing what DK used to do for RCB in the last 3 years. I'm so happy that RCB found a replacement to DK, because it was very, very difficult to find somebody as talented as DK, especially the way he reinvented himself as a finisher in his last couple of years. Jitesh Sharma is exactly doing that, and he's doing it even better, if I can say so. 4 sixes, 2 fours, striking at a rate of 210. Jitesh Sharma was dream-like batting today. Nothing much to talk about the bowling of Mumbai, but I'll be failing in my duties if I don't mention how good Bumrah was. He's coming off an injury. Do not forget that. The scorecard is not going to talk about how well Bumrah bowled today, because there are no wickets in that column. But 4 overs, 0 for 29. That was some bowling from Bumrah, especially at the death. He just bowled like a dream. He was nailing those Yorkers. Batters were scared to go after him. He just gave away 2 sixes. One was in the power play, and one was an extraordinary shot by Jitesh Sharma. Apart from that, there was literally no room for batters to score of him. Bumrah is going to be dangerous, but the question is, does Mumbai have it in them to bring things back from where they are right now? I mean, when you look at Mumbai Indians, that batting lineup, those bowlers, you would not think Mumbai has lost 4 out of 5 games. But they have lost it, and it's very sad. Deepak Chahar hasn't done well today. This is the first time in IPL history apparently where Boult has gone for more than 50 runs, but he got a couple of wickets. Hardik Pandya went for 45, but that 45 was because of what Jitesh and Rajat Patidar did to him in his last over. That was a really tough one for him. Santner also bowled his first 3 overs really well when Kohli and Patidar were playing him with a lot of they were just playing them very, very consciously, but he went for a few runs in his last over too. Vignesh Puttur was not brought back to bowl as long as Rajat Patidar was there. I mean, Rajat Patidar is an extraordinary batter, and I'm really surprised that Rajat Patidar is still not playing for India in T20s. I mean, name 3 players who are better than Rajat Patidar in the middle overs, who can play spin better than Rajat Patidar in the world, not just in India. It's amazing how he still doesn't find a place, but I hope he gets into the Indian team after this season of IPL. He has already scored 350s. But coming back to the match, I have to talk about how good Rajat Patidar was with his captaincy today. In the first game, I remember saying that I found it a little weird how he was changing his bowlers in the power play. But today, under pressure, the way he operated, the way he was not shying away from bowling out his strike bowlers. For example, Yash Dayal bowled out by the end of 17th over, and he left Krunal Pandya till the end. That was a brave call from him, but the way he stayed calm when Hardik Pandya was going berserk, I just think Rajat Patidar has a very, very calm mind, and he's actually very cool under pressure. A lot of people from the management of RCB had told this when they announced him as the captain, that Rajat Patidar has a calm head, but we can literally see it in front of our eyes. Today's game was not at all an easy one. Until 13-14 overs, it almost looked like RCB was sailing, and they were just 1 foot away from the winning mark. But then Hardik Pandya walked in, and how he scored 42 of 15 at a strike rate of 280. That was some innings. I mean, I feel really bad for Hardik Pandya. In the last game, he scored 28 of 16. This game, he scored 42 of 15. He got 5 wickets in the last game. He got 2 wickets in this game. And Mumbai lost both the ones. I don't know what else a player can do to to see his team win. Some weird batting top of the order from Mumbai Indians today. Surya Kumar Yadav was not finding the middle of his bat. He scored 28 of 26, but he could have been out 3 times. He was dropped twice, and then finally Livingstone took that catch. Will Jacks 22 of 18, that's not his standard. Rohit Sharma 17 of 9. Rohit Sharma has to still play a big innings in this IPL, and unless Rohit Sharma comes off at the top, it's gonna be same pressure for batters in the middle order, starting from Surya Kumar Yadav to Tilak Verma to Hardik, Namandhir. These people have a huge role to play if one of the top 3 doesn't fire. Ryan Rickelton is getting starts. He looks like he's gonna make it big, but except for one innings, he has not done that great. So I don't know if Hardik is going to look at more options. He can open with Namandhir or play Namandhir at number 3. He played really well, and he has that temperament to hit big shots, and if he can play in the power play, I feel Mumbai will benefit a lot. But they're still trusting Rickelton to do the job, obviously, because he's the wicket keeper for them. But yeah, it all came down to Tilak Verma and Hardik Pandya's partnership. Tilak Verma did amazingly well, striked at almost 200 today. After that innings that we spoke about in the last podcast, he had a point to prove, and he did it today. That innings was something, but I don't know, I just don't have any words left for how good Hardik Pandya was. Until 12th over, at the end of 12th over, Mumbai was 99 for 4. From there, they got 17 runs, 22 runs, 19 runs, 13 runs, 11 runs, 13 runs. Until 18th over, they were on fire, and it looked like it was Mumbai's game at one point. But kudos to Rajat Patidar for trusting his bowlers and letting them execute their plans. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar was mind-blowing today. In the death, although he gave away 26 runs, but those Yorkers, he controlled Hardik Pandya. He was the one who took the rhythm of Hardik Pandya. And also he got Tilak Verma out. So brilliant bowling by Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Hazelwood in the power play, I just think he's the best bowler in the tournament so far. He was 2 overs 7 for 1. It was some bowling, especially the 6th over that he bowled. It was just so good. He went for a few in his 3rd over, but he came back brilliantly in the 19th one. That over was the one which was going to decide whose game it's gonna be. And he just gave away 9 runs and took the wicket of Hardik Pandya in the very first ball. And not to forget those catches by Tim David and Phil Salt. I just think they were brilliant today. Tim David took the catch of Santner, and that relay catch of I think it was of Santner, right? The relay catch which Phil Salt and Tim David took. No, it was of Deepak Chahar, correct. So, and Santner's catch by Tim David, and Yash Dayal under pressure took Namandhir's catch, and Hardik Pandya's catch was by Livingstone. Even Tilak Verma's catch was by Phil Salt. All these people, so much pressure, it's not easy to take those catches, but they've done extremely well today. So I just feel that RCB played really well under pressure today, which is very, very non-RCB. Like, if you are a regular watcher of IPL, RCB generally under pressure, their bowlers also, they take it too much on themselves and try and leak a few too many runs. But it was an amazing bowling performance, and last 2 bowlers that I'm going to talk about are Yash Dayal and Krunal Pandya. Yash Dayal bowled really well today. The one that he bowled to Rohit, the ball that comes in and the ball that he got bowled, he was hit for a couple of boundaries before by Rohit Sharma, but the way he held his game together and bowled that delivery to Rohit Sharma, which is very weak at, it was an amazing delivery. And even in the middle overs where Yash Dayal had come, it was a very, very good over. He just gave away 9 runs. He was given the 12th over. he had to bowl to Tilak Verma and Surya Kumar Yadav. He got Surya out and just gave away 9 runs in that over. And then even the 17th over that he bowled, he gave away just 11 runs. But that was one very, very good spell by Yash Dayal. Krunal Pandya, what do I talk about him? He got Phil Salt out on a bouncer. That was 170 Ks fast. He bowled a wide Yorker, a ball before that, which was 114. I think Krunal Pandya is just reinventing spin bowling. I don't know if at least one of his balls had spun or not, but it was some performance from Krunal Pandya. It's very easy to say that when you have 20 runs to save, or like a little more than 20 runs to save in the last over, it's easy to say that it's not a big deal. But under pressure, there is a set batter in Namandhir. But it was a very, very good over by Krunal Pandya. The way he took 3 wickets in that over, and he was clearly the game changer today. So well done by RCB today. This is the kind of game that I was craving for and I was manifesting in IPL. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. This game was the best of this season, and I really hope this week gives us more such nail biters. As a cricket fan, I can sleep well today. I'll see you in the next podcast. Thank you.